Damn, this still hurts. So what ended up happening is you walk through New York City, you see people, a lot of people. People driving, people walking, and each and every one of these people have a story. Today is story time. Hello and welcome to another edition of Story Time. Today we're going to be talking about something a little bit not cool. You know, in the last couple of videos, I've talked about these fun and awesome kind of stories. But in this one, this is a story that's not so fun. You know, I survived almost dying in Colombia, but about a year after that trip, I was in Chile. I had just gotten to Chile and I had just explored this incredible desert. It's called the Atacama Desert. And the Atacama Desert it's incredible. It's actually nicknamed like the land of Mars because the soil has kind of the consistency and like dryness of Mars. And I was having an incredible time in Chile. And for those of you that don't know a lot about South America, Chile is by far one of the top economic countries in South America. So when I got there, when I was taking, the bus systems, when I was walking around the city, I had a bit of an influx of security. So when I got on the bus from Atacama, Chile to go to Santiago, Chile, I felt the same way. Now, the second fact you have to know about Chile is it's the longest country in the world. So I was traveling from the north of Chile in Atacama to kind of the middle part of Chile of Santiago. For some odd, crazy, insane reason, I decided to take the 24-hour bus. So on September 12th, 2015, I embarked on a bus journey from Atacama, Chile to Santiago, Chile. When I got on the bus, it was about 8 a.m. and the first stop we had was in a place called Calama, Chile. The stop came after about an hour of being on the bus. At this point, it was about 9 a.m. And when we got to Calama, a lot of people, they exited the bus because Calama is a big city, and for many people, this was their final stop. So I was sitting there just kind of enjoying the views of Calama, enjoying Chile, like just embracing kind of like the amazingness of the Atacama Desert. And there's this guy that comes on the bus and he starts screaming in Spanish like, "You guys, like somebody just took all of our bags. Somebody stole your bags. You have to go down and chase them." And I'm like, "What?" Like instantly, like I just like get up and I start running. And the funny thing is, like I always tend to like run after people that like take my shit. Do not run after people in South America if they take your stuff. It's dangerous. They might have knives, they might have guns. They're robbers. They are prepared to, be violent. But in this story, it's not exactly the same outcome as Colombia. In Colombia, I ran after a guy that had actually taken my stuff. But in Chile, I had no idea who took my stuff. So when I ran out of the bus, I went to the bus driver and I said, "Hey man, like somebody just took all of our stuff. Like what just happened?" And the bus driver literally looks at me and says, "What?" Oh, this still hurts. When the bus driver said he didn't know what we were talking about, there was two possibilities there. One was that he was involved in the stealing of the backpacks, or two, the guy in the bus was trying to steal our bags that were already on the bus. And unfortunately, I knew that I had left my backpack filled with my laptop MacBook 17-inch computer, my GoPro camera, 2 external hard drives from the last 4 years of travel, journals, my passport that was even allowing me to be in Chile, iPhone, and a few other priceless possessions. Oh, damn. I still remember walking on the bus. And like I walked to my seat and I was just like holding my breath. I was like, "Oh no, like this can't be happening. This can't be happening. This can't be happening." And I look at my seat and I see nothing there. The guy that came on the bus and was screaming that the backpacks had been stolen underneath, he had taken all of my things and also a few people around me. For the other people that had had their things stolen, they were kind of like, that sucks. I was like, "Oh, what did you get stolen? Like, did you have a lot of things in your bag?" They're like, yeah, like I had the book I was reading for a week before this. Oh, I never finished that. And they're like, how about you? I was like, Now, although this was terrible and like the worst thing ever that could have happened, like for like a material sake, I did learn that, you know, the things that I had experienced in the 7 months that I was in, you know, Colombia and also South America in general, that was something that nobody could ever take away from me. And, you know, possessions like my camera or my laptop or even, you know, my memories on my hard drives, those are things that people can take away from you. They're things, you know, they're things that you buy, and sure, they specifically belong to you, but they're things. They don't belong to anybody. The memories that you make, the people that you meet on your travels, the lessons that you learn, the memories just that you create, those things, those are yours. So guys, that was really difficult to tell. If you are a returning subscriber and you haven't seen the meme story that I put up the other day, you can watch that here. And if you are new and you did enjoy this story, be sure to subscribe. Okay guys, I am going to run through my office now. See you next time.